Picture this: 2 weeks away, celebrating Thanksgiving out of town, surrounded by family, laughter, and way too much pie. It sounds perfect, right? Well, almost. Because back at the house, my French bulldog, Frenchie, was having a very different kind of holiday. Let me tell you, when I came home, I didn't just return to wagging tails. I returned to chaos. And it hit me like a pumpkin pie to the face. Frenchie's biggest challenge isn't his stubbornness or his endless appetite. It's his separation anxiety. French bulldogs are lovable, adorable, and absolutely needy. But here's the kicker. Is it really them or is it us? Today we're diving into the real problem, and trust me, this story will make you laugh, question, and maybe even squirm a little. Are you ready? When I left for Thanksgiving, I thought, it's fine. He'll be okay for 2 weeks. He has his toys, his comfy bed, and my scent. But here's what I didn't realize. French bulldogs don't just want you around, they need you. Desperately. Frenchie didn't just miss me. He became a detective. My neighbor told me he spent hours sniffing at the door, barking at shadows, and even sitting in front of my closet like he was guarding a treasure. I came back to a Frenchie who wasn't just excited to see me, he was angry. But here's the controversial question. Are French bulldogs clingy because they love us, or because we've trained them to be? What do you think? Hold up. Let me tell you about the moment I knew Frenchie had reached his limit. Picture this. I'm walking into the house after 2 weeks away, and instead of wagging tails and happy barks, I hear this sound. It's not a bark. It's not a whine. It's a scream. Yes, you heard that right. A French bulldog scream. It's like a mix between a squeaky toy and a human toddler throwing a tantrum. For 3 solid minutes, Frenchie told me exactly how he felt about my little vacation. And honestly, I've never felt so judged by a dog in my life. Here's where it gets wild. French bulldogs aren't just vocal, they're theatrical. They don't just show their emotions, they perform them. And if you think that's dramatic, just wait. Frenchie's story isn't over yet, isn't over. So, how do you handle a Frenchie with separation anxiety? The key is structure. French bulldogs thrive on routine. They're not just creatures of habit, they're obsessed with it. Here's what worked for Frenchie: a morning walk at the exact same time, followed by puzzle toys that keep his brain busy. I even started hiding treats around the house so he has a little scavenger hunt while I'm gone. It's like I've turned my home into a canine escape room, and let me tell you, it works. But let's spice it up. Is the routine really for them, or is it for us? Because let's face it, when our dogs are happy, we're happy. It's like therapy, but fluffier. I even had my neighbor check in on him, but he still stared at me even when I was on the toilet taking my morning pee. And once, he peed on my backpack when I turned away. But wait, can we talk about how French bulldogs take things to the next level? Because if you think solving separation anxiety is as easy as a new toy, let me tell you about the time Frenchie tried to FaceTime me. That's right. My dog somehow figured out how to paw at my phone until it called me. And when I picked up, there he was, staring into the camera like, "Why aren't you here?" Frenchie doesn't just have separation anxiety. He's a genius manipulator. And honestly, I'm not even mad. I'm impressed. So here's the question. Are French bulldogs anxious, or are they too smart for their own good? Have we accidentally turned them into tiny, needy masterminds? And if that's true, does it even matter? Because at the end of the day, Frenchie's clinginess isn't just about his needs. It's about mine too. His separation anxiety might drive me crazy, but it also reminds me that love, real, unconditional love, isn't always easy. And isn't that what makes it so special? Let that sink in. Who's really training who here? And honestly, would we have it any other way? Now it's your turn. Do you have a French bulldog who misses you the moment you leave the room? How do you handle their separation anxiety, or have they handled you? Type the word Frenchie feels in the comments below so I know you're part of this journey. And while you're at it, hit that subscribe button and ring the bell. Let's create a community where we share, laugh, and support each other. Because every Frenchie story matters. And remember, Their wrinkles may hold secrets, but your story holds the heart of it all.